the piney woods, we find peace and rest. Huntsville, Texas, truly blessed. With love and hospitality, we open up our doors. In this beautiful town, blessings we explore. Sting 'em hornets, eat 'em up cats. Sail Houston State, where dreams are at. Good morning, Huntsville, we find our way. Guided by God's love every single day.
Hey, welcome in, Huntsville. Another wonderful good morning to you. Thanks for waking up with us. What do you love about Huntsville? What makes this a great place to be?
Everyone here is very genuine and very kind and friendly. You never hesitate to speak up and say hello or good morning or just acknowledge the person walking by.
The thing that I love most about Huntsville, I love the peace that Huntsville brings. I love the peace that it gives me.
I feel accepted and part of the town and like I belong here.
Huntsville is where my lovely wife lived when I met her, so I moved here. So I'm pretty thankful for her.
All right.
We're bucking for you in Huntsville, Texas. Hello, I'm Billy Cobbin, the Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home.
Hey, it's Kay Boning with Tomorrow's Pros Montessori Schools.
Good morning, Huntsville.
Good morning.
Hey, I'm Karen.
I'm Toy. And I'm Denise.
And from all of us at Walker County Federal Credit Union, good morning, Huntsville.
Coming at you live. I wanted you to do that, Denise. Can you do it real quick for me? Ready? It's this camera. Oh, wait. Let me go to y'all.
What am I doing?
Hold up. We got to do a little last-minute adjustment. There we go. All right, ready, Denise? Coming at you live. Wait. You're supposed to.
Oh, am I supposed to say it?
Yeah, you're supposed to say coming at you live. You ready?
Okay.
All right.
Now?
Yeah.
I need to count now. I'm
3, 2, 1.
Coming at you live
From
downtown Huntsville.
Downtown H-Town.
That was so sultry.
Welcome in.
That's my radio voice.
We have a new person here, Taylor. Taylor, you're going to have to hold that microphone closer, too. There you go.
I feel like I'm already so loud that it like resonates in here.
Well, I got this thing queued up pretty good, so you got to talk in the microphone. So Taylor's joining us. Taylor Chandler at the credit union. Welcome in. She doesn't know about credit union cookies yet.
She doesn't know.
I am learning about the credit union cookies.
Yeah, it was. I wanted it to be a surprise until we actually got it, but I just couldn't hold the song in to myself, so I did play it for a couple people at the credit union. But I'm going to play it real loud when it gets delivered.
Well, we're waiting for that. By the way, Otis Spunkmeyer has arrived. He is in the back of the truck. Just got to clean him a little bit. He was in a shed there in what's that town outside of town? what's that town? Come on, not Beedice. Name some more. Nope.
Prairie.
We're heading out that. You're in the direction though. Richards.
That's not outside of town. That's outside of town.
That's
just a whole different town.
Yeah, it's a couple of towns over. Picked up the Otis Spunkmeyer oven thanks to Mayor Humphrey.
Thank you.
He texted me in church, and Bridget popped me because we sat on the second row. She popped me. She said, "What are you doing on your phone?" I said, "Sweetheart, it's the mayor." You know when the mayor, it's like when Ruthie calls y'all. Y'all probably pick up the phone. When Ruthie calls.
Ruthie doesn't call.
Yeah.
She shows up.
But when she does call, she calls me like 3 times because the second 2 are butt dials. To be fair.
Let me
I don't know how to work
rephrase.
this phone, girl.
If Ruthie does call, you pick up. If she would.
phone.
Absolutely.
Yeah. With jitterbug phone. Remember that? Whatever it was.
With just the 3 big buttons.
Yeah. It's it.
Aw.
Answer, hang up, leave me alone.
Pretty much.
But no, we picked it up, and I've been talking about this forever. Some of you are joining us for the first time wondering, what are we talking about? My friend Brian is joining us from Fargo. Don't you know, Brian? Good to see you this morning.
Good morning.
Brian, because of your state, which, by the way, I don't get political on the show. You guys got a pretty good governor up there in North Dakota. I'm just going to give you some love this morning. But because of your state and because of Gate City Bank, now we can say them because they ain't no affiliation down here now. But because of that Gate City Bank, they had an oven. You walk, it's like Grandma's kitchen, man. Mm-hmm. And the aroma of cookies.
It's inviting.
It invites you in. It makes you want to open 20 accounts. Even in $20, you can put 1 in each account.
There you go.
You could, in theory. That sounds great.
So what happened was I said, man, when I came back to Huntsville, I said, we got to get this thing going at the credit union. Mm-hmm. Don't sweat it. No credit, don't sweat it. Come in.
You can still get your cookies.
You can still get your cookies. See, Taylor's already picking up what we're putting down.
Cookies and water. I'm for it.
So coming soon, and I don't want to get out of the way. I don't want to like overstep my boundaries here. But my idea was, am I allowed to say my idea?
Yeah, of course.
If you have a business account at Walker County Federal, there's more than, I would assume there's more than 52 businesses that have accounts there. Just off the top of my head, I would assume this. Maybe once a week you can sponsor the cookie dough for that week. And guess what? You can put your little logo on top of the oven. This week's cookie sponsored by. And you can say it like that to,
Yes. We're going to have you do it.
Yeah. So
he's already sponsoring the machine.
No, we're just going to have you do all the work. Yeah.
We'll sponsor the first couple of weeks to get
Come
the
in
cookie
early,
going.
put the cookies in there. Somebody's got to bake them.
But we
I'll
gotta
bake the cookies.
Well,
I'll try.
We'll see if Taylor.
Ruthie unvolunteered immediately. She said, I ain't baking no cookies.
Taylor has volunteered.
I'll bake cookies because I like cookies. I like cookie dough.
So that's
what me and Caitlin said. Caitlin's like, I don't know if the cookie dough is going to make it to the machine.
Well, it's coming, so get ready, folks. The cookies are on the way to the credit union. Hey, welcome in. If you're out there this morning, a lot of folks already joining us. We want to welcome in new people on Instagram. We found something new this morning, and we decided, hey, we can go live on Instagram. So it finally works. So we want to welcome you in from Instagram, a new platform we're on X, which is Twitter. We want to welcome you in on YouTube. We want to welcome you on the Hello Huntsville Facebook page, my personal Facebook page, and Huntsville, Texas News and Events. We're all across. And those listening this morning on Spirit Radio FM.
Yeah.
The Spirit Radio FM app. Still waiting on our license from the FCC. Isn't that a fun thing? So we want to welcome all of you in. Great show lined up as we get rolling this morning. We will formally introduce Taylor. Some of you wondering, who is that lady in the middle? We'll introduce her formally here in a minute. Episode 308 as we get rolling on this marvelous, magnificent Monday. Big shout out to Paul Oley of the Gallery. Paul, we love you, man. Appreciate you. It will be my final time, Paul, playing your song. Have you heard his song yet?
I don't think I've heard it.
See, Denise hasn't heard it yet, so this is my final song.
Oh,
playing.
I'm a crybaby. Is this going to make me cry?
No.
I'm already tearing up. Like, why is it already saying it's a final anything?
See, you need to wear the headset so you can hear this.
I know. I hear.
No. Here it is. Look, just listen right here. There you go.
Huntsville nights, neon lights ignite. Paul Oley at the gallery, what a sight. Custom frames, each one with flair.
Here goes Denise. This is my favorite part.
We love you, Paul. Oh, yes, we do. Your magic touch, you pull us through. Photography that sparks a flame. The gallery, a household name.
Isn't that catchy?
He's dancing on beat.
Man, isn't that awesome?
Okay.
It brings me goosebumps.
I feel like I had a little George Michael in it.
Man. Every time Jack Dersh is here from our friends from the VFW joining us today. Jack's over there wondering, he can't hear what we're hearing.
Oh, yeah.
And Jack's like, what are they putting down that I'm not picking up? But we're excited, too. Big shout out to Paul Oley, the gallery. Paul, we love you. Thank you for the space. Also, a huge thank you to our great friend Elliot Herzlich of Elliot's Jewelers, online at elliotsjewelers.com for all of your jewelry needs. Man, he can take care of everything. Maybe you got a broken necklace and you need to get that thing fixed. Guess what? Elliot can do it. Maybe you got an idea for a necklace or a custom piece of jewelry. Just a few weeks ago, a young lady at Huntsville ISD designed a piece of jewelry. She won a contest through CASA. Elliot designed that. It's beautiful, valued $2,500 piece, by the way. And it is a beautiful piece. He can do all of that. Check him out online, elliotsjewelers.com. And, of course, here on this marvelous, magnificent, not a mundane, but a non-mimosa Monday, a big shout-out to our friends at Walker County Federal Credit Union, Denise Olivas, joining us. And we don't ever want you to leave us, by the way. No. Has anyone ever said that?
I do when I'm trying to tell people how to pronounce it, and they're like, all of us? I'm like, oh, leave us. Like, oh, leave us alone.
Do you tell them, like, oh, just leave us? Like, if you can't say my last name, just leave us.
Oh, leave us, yeah.
Done. How about this? Taylor Chandler joining us, a returning face to the credit union.
Yes.
Welcome back. How long was how long was the gap? Yeah.
4 years. So I stayed in Huntsville, stayed local, went to work for the Treasury Department, but I missed everybody.
Got
I
some
missed
of that
the
gov.
faces. I did. I had to go work for the government, for the man for a little bit. Now I'm working for the people again. It's quite nice. It's quite nice.
Welcome back. Mm-hmm. She's over helping you out, Denise, I believe, right, in the business account side. But you specialize a lot in doing some farm and land stuff too, right? Can you tell us a little bit about your role?
Yeah. Right now we're doing a lot of land loans. I feel like we're getting at least 1 or 2 a week minimum rolling in of people wanting to be part of our community. And I think that speaks very highly of stuff like what you're doing, people inviting everybody in. We've got some amazing rates. It's always mind-blowing to me that people will call in for rates. We give it to them, and they're immediately like, yes, send me applications. Yes. There's no hesitation. Our rates are anywhere from 7 to 9%, depending on your credit and what you're wanting. We are able to loan up to $200,000 in land. So, let us work for you, man.
Come get it while it's hot, because that
they're not making more land.
And the good news is, Taylor, even though Crosby, we welcome her in here, just like folks welcome some. Well, I say like 10% of folks welcome me here. No, just kidding. Huntsville's a great place. Everyone welcomes everyone. So honorary Huntsvillian is we both claim that title. By the way,
I've been here about 15 years. Came here for college. Loved the little town so much. I stayed here. It's not even little anymore. Yeah. I was coming up here all the time. I had family here back when the feeders were both directions. If that kind of puts everybody into perspective how long I've been around Huntsville. My daughter goes to school here. She goes to Stewart Elementary.
Awesome.
I'm very, very in touch with the community and always looking for more stuff to do. Anybody who knows me knows I am kind of a busybody. I'm a crazy dog lady. That's kind of my status as a crazy dog lady. But I'm loving being back at the credit union. You know, it's like not everybody, majority of the people are all still there.
Or if they haven't been, like Ruthie, they come back.
About the same time. I didn't even know Ruthie left.
She's been back twice since you left.
Yeah, you were joking whenever I came in. He's like, oh, you're like Ruthie. I'm like, no, when I retire, I'm done.
Yeah, that's probably what Ruthie said.
She said this last time. That mean it.
Well, that's great, Taylor. Great to have you here this morning, just getting to know you a little bit. And, we'll talk throughout the show as well, get to know you a little bit more. Huntsville, we love you. We're so excited that you're joining us. A very different story, by the way, this morning from a week ago. A lot of folks are still recovering from the aftermath of Tropical Storm Beryl. Hurricane force winds throughout this area. The eye wall of what was left of that actually came right over Huntsville. That's why we had such high winds. We want to just send our prayers and thoughts to those of you, still some folks, we've heard, some folks in some areas still without power here a week later. But I don't want to disrespect. I'm not saying that in a disrespectful way. Those linemen have been working so hard. Those guys putting in 16-hour days across the area to get our power restored. And we appreciate all that they do. It's so easy to sit back and say, I don't have my power, I don't have my internet. But put yourself in those guys' shoes that are out there working hard, away from their families. A lot of these guys coming in from out of state. Yeah. We saw a ton of Mississippi trucks here in Huntsville over the last week. Those guys are leaving their families behind to help with the recovery efforts to get us back online. So if you see them, hand them a Gatorade, give them a hug, a warm Huntsville hug, and tell them you appreciate them. Stay out of their way, though. Don't hug them if they're with the down line, because you don't want to get juiced. But let them know you appreciate them. That's what our community is all about, is hospitality and just spreading good news throughout the community. So, again, we appreciate that. By the way, if you're still in need, let us know here on the Hello Huntsville platform. We're all about helping folks and lifting folks up where we can. If we don't have the resources, we'll try to connect you with folks who do. You can email us, very simple, hello@hellohuntsvilletx.com. Great show lined up today. Our friends from the VFW, Jack Durish, is in the house, and we got a special drawing coming up here in just a little bit.
Somebody's going to be very happy.
I like
today.
saying that. Like not drawing, but drawing. Drawing. How do you say it, Taylor? Drawing?
I don't know. Now I'm questioning everything. Drawing?
See, that's too sophisticated. Like that just sounds.
That's Sam Houston education.
Yeah, that's
drawing.
That sounds like my home. That sounds like Georgetown talk. We need to get it back to good old Huntsville talk. All right.
Drawn.
There you go. So we're gonna have a good drawing.
We're gonna have a drawing here.
What's that in there? That's a drawing? No, it's a drawing coming up. By the way, let us know you're out there. Do us a huge favor. Hit like, hit share, and help us to spread the good news that is happening here in Huntsville today. We'll get to those comments. We will have a keyword up before too long. Don't have it ready yet, but we will during our commercial break. Our keyword of the day coming up. It's soon. You'll be able to call or text in on that 0 Degree Creations phone and text line. So a lot going on this morning. And we'll talk with Jack about the drawing coming up. We've been excited. We've been waiting on this drawing for a while, I believe. And today is the day. Taylor was asking, can she still get in on it? But I think it's too late, right?
No, they said I could.
You could. There was
I
still...
feel like if you call up here right now, we could probably Venmo you guys money and sign their names.
Well, if you just want to donate, if you just want to donate this morning, just donate to the VF. Let's do. My dad always called it the VF. He always left out the last word, the last letter. So he, like, Dad, where you at? I'm going up to the VF. And to this day, I still remember the VFW 85-87, Ben D. Snow. By the way, it was the post of the year in Texas, or throughout the U.S. years ago in my hometown. And the phone number, 863-2323. Never forgot it. So nice. Daddy was always at the VF. Great place to be.
Why do you know that?
Just because. You never know what you're going to remember sometimes. And that, for some reason, that popped in. I posted, on a kind of somber note, but I can be joyful. My dad passed a month and a half ago, and or a month ago, and it was yesterday was the 1 month since I'd preached his funeral, and I was just thinking, you go through the emotions of when you lose somebody close that you love, and you go through that moment. I don't know the stages, but I think there's like 4 stages of grief that you go through. Mm-hmm. And there was a lot of pain at first, but then there was joy, and then there was remembrance. And, last night I was power washing the back patio because it was a mess after trees got knocked down and dirt and everything in our backyard and on our roof. And I started thinking about Dad last night, and I said, you know what? It's been a month, but there's so much joy knowing where he's at. And most importantly, that's the most important thing. But then the second thing is all the things that he taught me. And then having Jack, and I started thinking, because I knew Jack was going to be in the VFW, and my dad had a special place in his heart for the VFW, served as commander for a long time there in Georgetown, and I just started thinking about that. And it's because I saw Jack Durish, VFW Huntsville, on my calendar, and I said, man, that made me think of Dad last. So, Jack, thank you. He reconnected me to my dad last night. So, well, let's take our first break. We're rocking and rolling, and we have a little news for you this morning, local news. We'll get to our sponsors, and we will be right back after this. Stay with us. More to come. It's your show here on a magnificent Monday with Walker County Federal. This is Good Morning Huntsville. Happy Monday, Huntsville. I'm Rob Pipp, and here's today's news. Amanda Sturdivant at the Huntsville Public Library. The Huntsville Public Library's Outreach and Programs Coordinator, Amanda Sturdivant, is infusing creativity and community spirit into her role. Since November 2023, Sturdivant has been driving numerous programs that promote reading and art among residents here in the area. With 12 years of experience as an art teacher, Sturdivant's passion for education continues at the library, where she offers painting classes and adult art lessons. Under her leadership, the library's summer reading program has really taken off and thrived, featuring daily events for all age groups. Her future goals include expanding community outreach to local schools and organizations. Laura Green, the development director at CASA of Walker County, San Jacinto, and Trinity, has completed the U.S. Chamber of Commerce Institute for Organization Management, the IOM program. This is a prestigious 4-year program that enhances leadership skills and strengthens nonprofit operations. Green expressed gratitude for the support from her former and current employers, emphasizing the program's broad curriculum covering finance, government, and leadership. Attending sessions in Athens, Georgia, Green highlighted the program's impact on her professional growth and encouraged others in the nonprofit sector to consider it for leadership development. Chris Mudge has an impact on Sam Houston Bearcat basketball. He's been there for a couple of years now, the Sam Houston men's basketball head coach. He continues to inspire the team and stabilize the program. With nearly 15 years here in Huntsville, Mudge has been integral to the team's success, including a 13-3 record in their first season in Conference USA last year. Beyond basketball, Mudge emphasizes community involvement with the team, guiding players to become well-rounded individuals. Fans can support the Bearcats by attending games, donating to the athletic department, or participating in events like the Cat Fund Golf Tournament that's coming up on October the 18th. That will help fund educational programs for student athletes. And finally, today's weather in Huntsville, a sunny one with highs near 93 degrees. Those heat index values, however, reaching up to 102. You can expect a light south wind around 5 miles per hour. Tonight, the sky is mostly clear with a low around 74 and continued south winds at 5 miles per hour. And as we look ahead to Tuesday, it's going to remain sunny with a high near 93. Those heat index values will remain in the 100s. South winds will persist at 5 miles per hour, keeping the weather consistent and warm. That's your news for today, friends. Stay tuned in right here on Spirit Radio FM for the latest. Until next time, have a wonderful and blessed day.
Hey, I'm Denise Olivas, Business Account Specialist at Walker County Federal Credit Union. One of the best things I hear from our members is how they love being treated like they're important, like their family. Sure, our members love things like low rates on loans too, but combine that with the friendliest and most helpful service in town, and you've got Walker County Federal, taking care of our members. It's what we do. We are Walker County Federal Credit Union, member NCUA.
This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram, or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas.
Here we grow again. Tomorrow's Promise is excited to announce our third location to better serve the families of Walker County and surrounding areas. At Tomorrow's Promise, we are more than just childcare. We pride ourselves on partnering with parents and creating a place where every child is respected, loved, and nurtured in the highest quality environment. See what makes us the perfect fit for your child and their needs. Schedule a tour and learn more about Montessori.
Tomorrow's Promise Academy on Veterans Memorial now open. Visit tpms.live for more information. Education you can trust.
Hi, I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
Welcome to Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville, where we've been caring for your furry family members for over 4 decades. Nestled at 877 IH 45 South, our kennel is a perfect retreat for your pet. With a climate-controlled facility, spacious exercise yards, we ensure a comfortable and enjoyable stay. At Magnolia Kennel, we offer a range of options including overnight boarding, extended stay boarding, and doggy day out. But that's not all. We also provide additional pampering services like baths and nail care to keep your pets looking and feeling their best. Making a reservation is a breeze at magnoliakennel.com. We take great pride in our dedication to the community, supporting our local fire departments by providing oxygen pet masks. Stay connected and enjoy adorable pet updates by following us on Facebook. Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville is where dogs get to be dogs. Visit us at magnoliakennel.com to book your pet's next stay. We can't wait to meet your 4-legged family members.
The Oak Ridge Disciple House is a faith-based 501c3 nonprofit Christian character building ministry helping men 18 and older who are suffering from drug and alcohol addictions. If you or someone you know needs help, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that light can be found through the Oak Ridge Disciple House. For more information, visit oakridgedisciplehouse.com.
Spirit of Huntsville, spiritradio.fm.
Found it. All right, Huntsville, welcome back at it. Time now, 8 a.m. on the dot. Boy, if you had to be at work at 8 o'clock, you better bring breakfast tacos because you may not have a job the rest of the week if you're running late, Jack. Jack, were you ever late or are you always on time?
Oh, I'm always on time.
You're always here. You're always here early, which I like that. You know, you're always ready to go.
I'm going to tell you, you sharing something that you learned in another place. There was a guy on KBC talk radio in Los Angeles, Michael Jackson, not the Michael Jackson.
No moonwalking.
And one morning, his show normally started at 9 a.m., but they had him come in at 8 a.m. and do his opening on April Fool's Day. Let me tell you, they started getting calls about an hour later. You dirty SOBs. I was getting ready. I was brushing my teeth, and all of a sudden I hear Michael Jackson. Oh, my God, I'm late for work.
Well, you made it. You made it. So welcome in. Yeah. Jack Durris joining us from our local VFW here in Huntsville, Texas, alongside Warren Dole. Warren, the Senior Vice Commander.
Senior Vice Commander.
Good to have you on this morning, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, from Willis, Texas, but have some property here in Huntsville, and so great to have you. You know, this whole area, we're all family. Montgomery, Walker, we're all together. So,
yeah, you know, they don't have a VFW up in Madison County, so we've been supporting them as well now. So we've been helping out. We had one young Marine veteran, his house burned down.
Oh, goodness.
His service dog woke him up. 30 seconds after he got out of the house, it totally collapsed.
Wow.
It was he inherited from his grandparents from like 1900. And so we contributed. We sent the crew up to help clean up and contributed to his restoring it. But
it was a total loss.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
So we're helping out up in Madison County too, and they're generous up there. We go up and we do fundraising up there. So.
Well, that's great, Jack. I appreciate all that you guys do and all of our servicemen and veterans and Warren, for you, it's a great day to be here. Great to get to know you a little bit. Can you tell us a little bit about you and just how the connection got involved here in Huntsville?
Well, I was born in Huntsville, Alabama, and then I was raised in Renton, Washington, and I spent most of my years up there in Washington State, and then I joined the Army in 1986 and went all over the world, served in Iraq and Afghanistan, and I retired in 2016, and I decided to move back down here because I was stationed at Fort Hood in the late 80s, and this is where my wife and I, and this is where we're making our home, and we plan on developing here in Huntsville, and hopefully, get more involved in the community. And with the VFW, it's helped me reconnect with friends and family, in the military.
Oh, yeah.
And talk about things that military personnel talk about.
Sure. Yes, sir. Well, it's such a blessing to have you on with us. I'm so glad that Jack brought you. I used to say Mr. Durris, and he said, quit calling me that. My dad told me back in the day, you always call someone a Mr. or Miss unless they tell you otherwise. The one time that I remember, we had a friend, and I called him Henry one time, and my dad pointed at his belt buckle, and he went like that. and I never again called him Henry. I called him Mr. Henry because that's what he wanted to be called. So that's some of the way my dad taught me. And I was talking a little bit earlier about just having the privilege to, as a young person, for me, just growing up in the VFW. My dad was a commander there in Georgetown at 85, 87, and just listening, keeping my mouth. My dad always said, keep this thing closed more than these. And he's talking about keep your mouth closed more than your ears. And so, I remember as a child, I'd just sit and I'd listen. and I'd let guys tell me their stories and tell me about life and just breathe that wisdom into me. And I think being in that setting outside of church, being involved in the VFW, just being there taught me some of the biggest life lessons, listening to guys like yourself. And I appreciate that, appreciate our military and our servicemen and women and all that you guys do. And, here in Huntsville now serving. And how did that connection between you and Jack happen? I want to hear that connection. Jack, did you reach out, or how did this connection happen?
Yeah, who recruited you?
I actually looked up the posts up here in Huntsville and made contact with the. I can't remember who it was that I had talked to about it, but then I had come up and visited the post and put in my application to be part of this VFW, because I was part of the VFW up in Washington State, and when I transferred down here, I wanted to find a good home, but I went to Conroe, wasn't really a good fit for me. I kind of like to pick and choose, the post and what they stand for and what they're doing in their community. So I decided to join up with the VFW here in Huntsville. Represent.
Wonderful. Now, I may get in trouble for this, and you don't have to answer it honestly. Your first time you met Jack, first reaction to Jack.
Who's this old fart?
That's right.
Well, Jack, how important is it to have, I know you've been doing such a great job, Jack, of getting folks involved and really helping the VFW here, not just sustain membership, but grow membership. How important is it to have new guys come on board, just like Warren?
It's extremely important. My fuse, I'm sure, is getting real short. My father, he died at 85. My brother just died last year at 86, and I'm 81 now. So, we got to get ready to pass this on to the younger generation. And one thing that I heard from other fellows in the VFW when I first joined, they joined ahead of me, and when a lot of Vietnam vets came back, the World War II vets and the Korean-era vets, who were mostly World War II vets themselves, they were not welcoming to the Vietnam vets. They say, "You're not real soldiers," kind of thing. And I thought that was terrible. But I wanted to make sure that all the veterans, I don't care, and again, we talk in terms of wars because we are the veterans of foreign wars, and our charter says you have to have deployed in a hostile zone to be a member. So it's not, we'd welcome all vets, and we help all vets. We don't care if you went overseas or you're always stateside. We all sign up. We all sign the same blank check. And if we end up in war getting shot at or not, I always loved George Goebel. He spent his whole time in Kansas as a flight instructor for B-25s. And he said, and I did a good job of it. He said, Japanese didn't get past Wichita, did they? So...
Well, a special presentation today, and we'll get to that here in just a few moments. This is something that this raffle had happened a while back, and it's still selling some tickets. I think you just sold one a while ago. Had a new guest in here that said, "Hey, do you still have any opportunities?" But this is a great day. Tell us a little bit about this raffle and kind of the work that went in behind it, Jack.
Last year we did the raffle for the hunting trip, and one of the sales features was we only printed 1,000 tickets. It's a big prize, but it's not like you buy a lottery ticket and your chances of winning are like being struck by lightning while being eaten by a shark. 1,000 tickets, that's total. And we sold about 750 of them. We made a good profit on it. And I wondered, come on, everybody here hunts. And then as I was selling them, and it dawned on me, well, we're selling a hunting trip. I can walk out my backyard and strangle a deer, so
I just had a visualization of that, Jack.
Well, they're out there.
He's got tons of them in his backyard.
I got tons of them in my backyard.
I can just see Jack with the Indiana Jones whip, like doing something new. Get over here, dear.
So I started talking to people about, you're fishermen too, right?
Sure,
yeah.
Yep.
Did you ever fish for marlin? No, I'd love to fish for marlin. So that was the inspiration that this was going to be a marlin trip. Now, where's the best place to go get marlin? Now, most people don't realize this. I'm a student of history, geography. You go off the east coast of the United States, there's a continental shelf. You got to go 200 miles offshore to get to deep water. You go down in the Gulf, you go out of Galveston, you want to go fishing for the big game fish, you're out there all night at high speed trying to get out far enough to where you get to the deep water. Now, when I sailed out of Dana Point, California, I would go out about 15 minutes and be in 1,000 feet of water because there is no continental shelf. It comes straight up. And that's true all the way down that west coast, all the way down Baja, California to where you have Cabo San Lucas. So you go out of that harbor, 15 minutes, throw your lines over, the big fish are out there. And so we chose Cabo San Lucas, and we put together a package. I had Warren here calling chartering outfits, working on getting us a fishing charter.
Yeah, I got hooked into it too.
Yeah. Well, I worked with what's the Spring Chicken Travel here on the flight arrangements and the hotel reservations. So we put together a package of round-trip flight to Cabo, and then there's about a 40-minute drive from the airport to the hotel, so we got that transfer worked in. 4 nights at a 4.5-star resort hotel on the marina in Cabo.
Tesoro Las Cabos.
So
Denise is over here shaking her head like,
so
okay.
you walk out the door of your hotel, and you're about 10 minutes walk to the boat. And we got 2 days of fishing. And if you don't want to go fishing, you say heck with it, because we're also giving you a prepaid Visa card for $500.
Wow.
So that's the total prize package. So whoever wins this better have their passport ready or get it fast.
And then when do they have to use this by?
It's actually, the dates are set. They can set it back, but there may be a risk of change in price. But they got the $500 to help cover that. So,
gotcha.
But it's in the end of August.
Oh, okay.
21st through the 25th of August.
Of this year?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's coming up quick.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be, well, I just read a thing in Newsweek magazine that most Americans are saying they're not taking a vacation this year. They can't afford it. And so somebody's getting a vacation this year, and it's going to be a good one.
All right. Well, are we ready to reveal who's getting this vacation?
Well,
absolutely.
we got the tickets here, and we would like to get one of your ladies here to.
Let's get Denise, so there's no nepotism on this drawing here with.
Okay.
With.
Now I was.
Taylor just shook her head.
While
like,
you
great.
were over here doing your opening, I was sitting over there shuffling these.
Yeah, I can see him shaking it.
I had my hands digging in there, moving things around blindly. So
Here, let me do an extra shuffle, Jack.
There you
Just for full disclosure here this morning. Man, there's a lot in here. Are these all sold?
410.
Good night.
yeah, only 410.
But it's still a lot.
That's not a bad odds, let me tell you.
1 in 410. How much were the tickets?
$20 for a ticket, 3 for $50, 6 for $100.
Wow.
And what's surprising was the number of people who took the 6 for $100.
I took Taylor's out of there. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Denise with the official draw.
My best Vanna White,
All right, who do we have?
David
Colbreth. David Colbreth.
David Colbreth, you are the winner. You're heading to Cabo, man. Taylor's shaking her head like, come on, guys.
You want to try and see if we can get him on the phone?
Yeah, let's do it. That's good, Jack. I won't joke around with it. A lot of times when I call people, I joke with them. We won't do that here with David. Yeah, if you don't, if you don't answer, you don't win, right? That's what we do on this show.
And even if you didn't win this morning, we appreciate all the support that this community has given us, with donating to this cause, and it goes to help veterans here in Walker and Madison County.
Jack, I'll let you handle the call. Just tell them that we're live here on Good Morning Huntsville.
Hello.
Hi, I'm calling for David Culbreth.
You found him.
This is Jack Durish. I'm here live on Good Morning Huntsville, and we just had a drawing for the Veterans of Foreign Wars. Do you remember buying a ticket for a raffle?
Yes, sir.
You won it.
I won it. What a win.
You're going to Cabo San Lucas for 5 days.
Cabo San Lucas for 4 days.
Five
How about
days
that?
and 4 nights fishing. You're a fisherman, right?
Oh, yeah, I bought it in front of Brookshire Brothers.
Yeah.
There you
sure
go.
you did.
There you go.
Yep, that's right.
Who's going with you?
I don't know. It's just me and somebody?
Oh, yes, it's just for
two
two people.
For 2 people? I'll have to figure that out. When we got to go?
It's in the end of August.
The end of August. Okay.
You're going to get a call from our senior vice commander, Warren Dull, and he's going to help you through. We got to get the tickets. Everything is purchased. We can't even begin to offer a prize unless we have paid for it and have it in hand. But now we got to get it transferred into your name. The flight will be going from Houston on United Airlines. The hotel reservations will have to be put in your name. The boat reservation. You got a private charter for 2 days for 2 people. That's a private charter. Some of these big boats, you sit out there and for 15 minutes, if something goes on the hook, that's yours. If nothing catches the hook, then it's the next person's 15 minutes. And there might be 8 people in the boat. But this is going to be you and one person you choose. So
David, there's someone at the credit union, that tried to win. She didn't win today, so you may have to call the local credit union.
So, well, congratulations again. And like I say, our senior vice commander will be calling you. And everybody else, like Warren said, we really thank you because these are all tax-deductible donations. Even yours is tax-deductible.
Oh, yeah.
So, and all of it goes to help local veterans.
Awesome. Are you here in Huntsville, David?
I'm in Madisonville.
All right. Well, great. Well, my friend.
I'm glad. Madison, you guys are generous up there. We appreciate you.
Yeah, wonderful. Well, congratulations. And again, just like Jack said, thank you for supporting veterans and our local VFW here in Huntsville, my friend.
By the way, are you a veteran?
Absolutely. Thank you.
Are you a veteran, sir?
No, I have several veterans that work for me though.
Okay.
And that's in fact, when I look to hire, I look to veterans first.
Outstanding. Thank you so much.
What's your business? Plug your business real quick.
So we do. I think I just run over it. We do sandblasting, powder coating fence.
Okay.
What's the
Stuff
name
like
of your
that.
business?
Commercial fence.
Okay.
All right.
There you go.
Well, David, congratulations, my friend. God bless you.
All right. Thank you very much.
All right, there he is. How about that? Boy, you see, that should have been the disclosure. If you don't answer, you don't win. But he answered, so he won. Well, Jack, thanks so much for doing this. And Warren, thank you just for all that you do. And so glad to have you here. Jack, briefly, we got about 2 more minutes. I wanted you to highlight some of the events and some of the things that the VFW is doing and benefits or fundraisers such as this. How do those go to benefit the local community?
I'd love to have everybody go to our website. It's vfw5871.org. And on there are several pages, a lot of good information. As a matter of fact, for veterans, we have special disaster relief information. It's on that landing page, the home page of the website. In August, we'll be starting the annual competitions, essay competitions for middle school and high school youth. Middle schoolers can win up to a $5,000 prize. High schoolers can win up to a $35,000 scholarship,
Wow.
which can be used for either college or trade school, which I think is a good idea. Also, we've got another raffle coming up here pretty quickly for a generator that might be of interest to people at this time. And we have these bracelets that one of the most popular things we sell. This bracelet is one of the original versions. This is my oldest one. It has all the branches of the service and all the wars. We're doing a new one. We just designed. It's in production now, and it'll soon be on sale. So whenever you see a VFW person sitting out, handing out Buddy Poppies or selling raffle tickets, you gotta
Yeah, look at that. That's beautiful.
you look them up, and
That's made of wood, Jack?
yeah. So if you're drowning, they find you floating with your hand up in the surface. And the one we're doing for Texas will have Texas Heroes. So there'll be 8 tiles with the Texas Heroes, like Audie Murphy, Sam Houston, and such. And then there's 5 tiles for the 5 branches of service, the Texas flag and the American flag.
Awesome.
So, and these have been very popular.
Yeah, boy, I
we
like. Do you
sell
mind if I
out
see
of
this?
those.
Boy, I sure like this. This is really nice, Jack. Really, really nice.
We sell out of those pretty quickly.
Those sell very quickly.
Yeah, those are beautiful.
And so, and I got to tell you, please come visit our website. I am so tired of looking at the website traffic, and we'll have like 350 people in a day visit that website. 328 of them from Virginia. Now, I don't know what Virginia's interest in Huntsville, Texas is, but boy,
It's our
I get
sister city.
we got a lot of people in Virginia
Sister state.
following us.
That's all right. We got a lot of people in Ireland that listen to Spirit Radio FM, and I have no idea why. So, well, Jack, well, thank y'all for being here today. You're a friend of this program. You're always welcome, and Warren, you as well. So great to have you on today as well.
Thanks again, Rob.
Appreciate you guys and all the work that you're doing. Again, more information online. Please support our local VFW. It's VFW5871.org. And once again, congratulations to that raffle winner. And thanks again to David for supporting as many as 400 plus bought these tickets to support local programs through the VFW. We'll have you on again, Jack, and we'll get more updates. I want to hear what else you've been up to. We just don't have time today. So.
I wasn't trying to get back to writing, but this VFW business is a full-time job.
We'll take Warren's taking some of that load off.
Absolutely.
Oh, he is.
Yeah,
I actually have a couple of young people who are now working hard for the Post. So.
Well, the key word today is this week is July, and all you got to do is text in July along with your name to the 0 Degree Creations phone and text line. That number 936-339-0139. Again, July along with your name 936-339-0139. That made possible on the 0 Degree Creations phone and text line. We will be calling a winner today, and unlike that raffle, you do have to answer to win. And we're giving away some Double Dave's pizza rolls today. We got a whole stack of them. We want to give those away. Text that in. We'll take a break. As always, Mondays brought to you by Walker County Federal Credit Union. We wouldn't be able to have the great folks like Jack and Warren on this show in the VFW without the support of Walker County Federal Credit Union. They are your experts, your financial experts here in Huntsville. If there's something they can't do, they're going to set you in the right direction. We'll take a brief break. We'll be back in a moment. Denise, Taylor, join us as we continue on this morning on Good Morning Huntsville. Stay with us.
Hey, I'm Denise Olivas, Business Account Specialist at Walker County Federal Credit Union. One of the best things I hear from our members is how they love being treated like they're important, like their family. Sure, our members love things like low rates on loans too, but combine that with the friendliest and most helpful service in town, and you've got Walker County Federal, taking care of our members. It's what we do. We are Walker County Federal Credit Union, member NCUA.
The Oak Ridge Disciple House is a faith-based 501c3 nonprofit Christian character building ministry helping men 18 and older who are suffering from drug and alcohol addictions. If you or someone you know needs help, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that light can be found through the Oak Ridge Disciple House. For more information, visit oakridgedisciplehouse.com.
Welcome to Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville, where we've been caring for your furry family members for over 4 decades. Nestled at 877 IH 45 South, our kennel is a perfect retreat for your pet. With a climate-controlled facility, spacious exercise yards, we ensure a comfortable and enjoyable stay. At Magnolia Kennel, we offer a range of options including overnight boarding, extended stay boarding, and doggy day out. But that's not all. We also provide additional pampering services like baths and nail care to keep your pets looking and feeling their best. Making a reservation is a breeze at magnoliakennel.com. We take great pride in our dedication to the community, supporting our local fire departments by providing oxygen pet masks. Stay connected and enjoy adorable pet updates by following us on Facebook. Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville is where dogs get to be dogs. Visit us at magnoliakennel.com to book your pet's next stay. We can't wait to meet your 4-legged family members.
Hi, I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
They're building bridges strong, not barriers.
Building bridges here. That's what we do on Good Morning in Huntsville. Building some bridges. We're building them, Denise.
So you said Myrnin, and you made fun of me last time because I thought you said myrrh, as in mirror.
Mirror. Y'all look in the mirror in the morning? I don't ever really look in the mirror.
I try
do.
to avoid it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. That's wrong. This is a show to lift people up. I am a fan. You know what? I'm so thankful.
Well, if you flip it around and you're like, I love looking at me.
Yeah,
that's rude too.
Yeah. There's a word that starts with the N. What is that? Narcissism? Would that be the right word?
No, not narcissism.
What? If you look at yourself in the mirror and be like, ooh.
That's vain.
Yeah.
There's narcissistic.
It's tendencies. NTs is what we call them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think you should love yourself very large, and there's nothing wrong with that.
You should be thankful who God created you to be. And I got a quick post that I wanted to share this was part of our inspiration this morning. I was thinking about this yesterday. Man, there's 6 of our videos on my timeline. I have no idea why. I said this yesterday, and I wanted to say this to all of you, whether you're a believer or not. I want to encourage you this morning to be thankful. And I thank God for these things. I said, first, for his unfailing love and mercy, the gift of salvation. And then I said, my wife, my children, my family, good health, friends, this great country, the breath I have, opportunities, the beauty of all his creation, his wisdom, the church, and his constant presence. Think this morning about the 10 things that you are most thankful for. Maybe you're going through a dark season. Maybe there's a loss of a family member or relationship. Those things are tough. We all go through tough situations in our life. We go through valleys. But, this morning, think about the good. And there is so much good in our lives, despite where you're at. And sometimes it's hard to see that, especially with these storms that came through. And we don't get political on the show, but we all know what happened over the weekend. And I think it's a time for all of us to unite and all of us to come together. And you can see bits and pieces. You can see fragments of that happening. And I go back to 9/11, and it was a time that everybody, no matter their belief or no matter their political affiliation, nothing. I just lost my round to it, by the way. It's like my ADD thing.
I was going to ask what that was.
Yeah, it's my ADD thing. But despite all that, on 9/11, everybody came together. And I think that this is a day that we need to remember that. And we all need to come together and realize the sanctity of life. And it's a miracle that all 3 of us and everyone else that's hearing us right now is taking a breath. And we take that for granted. We really do. We get so involved in the day-to-day operation of life that sometimes we forget how precious life is. And so that's the inspiration this morning. Not to get too deep on you, but just think about that as you get started on this Monday. Good to have Taylor back with us. Taylor Chandler joining us. Did I say that right? Chandler?
You did.
Taylor Chandler.
So my maiden name is Copenhagen, and that
What
sound.
is it?
See,
That's a cool last name. Copenhagen?
Copenhagen. And so I
Never
was
heard that
so
last name.
excited to have like a normal last name when I got married that I was like, I'm keeping this. Sorry, I'll keep the name. We're gonna.
I feel like
Did
you
you
can't
keep
say
the name?
Copenhagen without an accent. Like it's either got to be like,
Copenhagen.
yeah, it's either
And-
got to be like rural country or like German or something. What is that?
It's very German.
Copenhagen.
And I showed horses, and they butchered it every time I'd go in the pen, and it was just
How is it spelled? Wait, let me try to spell it. Ready? C-O-P-P.
wrong.
C-O-P-E-N-H-A-V-E-R.
See, it's not that difficult.
Is that how you spell it?
That was it.
Copenhagen. That's easy.
I feel like you could sound that out.
Yeah.
Catalog.
I called a lot of, back in the day when I was doing sports broadcasting, I did it for Sam Houston and for the good old friends in North Dakota State University, and I've never heard that last name. We've had some crazy last names. I was doing PA work for the NBA Development League years ago, set in for my buddy Barry a couple of games, and they have a lot of foreign guys. And man, the prep work of just going over those names, I had to write them as they sounded.
Phonetically.
Yeah, and when I don't even know the correct word, and I should because I used to say names.
I sound them out.
There's nothing like butchering a name, and a mama's, like at the high school level especially, at that level, like D1 and NBA stuff, they don't, it's like whatever, you mess it up, you're fired. And now at the high school level, if you mess it up, mama's coming down for you.
And that's worse.
So
Mamas are mean.
Don't y'all be messing with them Copenhagers now. Come on. Did the tobacco company ever call you? I just had to ask. Did they ever call? And like,
Not quite. Waiting on my royalties for that.
All right, we're continuing here with Walker County Federal Credit Union. Today, it's Orange Chicken Day. Orange chicken? Are you an orange chicken fan? I'm talking about the orange chicken that you eat, not like an orange chicken.
No.
Chicken. Orange chicken? You don't like orange chicken and rice?
No. It's too sweet.
All right. What about gummy worms? Today's
I'm in.
also gummy worm day.
Oh, only the blue red ones.
Blue red gummy worm.
You know, those split in half.
Oh,
because
yes,
they have the
yes.
yellow greens.
Yeah.
Not a fan of those.
The number one thing right now, the most top-selling candy at the moment, I believe, and I may be just making this up, is gummy nerds. Those are unbelievably
Like the
good.
nerd
Yes.
ropes?
No, they're well.
Or the
They're
clusters?
They're little
yes.
clusters.
And they took the company that manufactures that. It used to be the Willy Wonka company, and now it's another company. Took them from like $50 million to $500 million in revenue just because of those stinking nerds.
I have a bag of those in my desk right now.
Yeah, aren't they so good?
Yeah.
Booyah! Gummy worms.
Yep.
Sorry.
Super random, but I remember reading whenever I was in college, you know, because my background is business, that Taco Bell saved millions of dollars by making the shredded cheese on their tacos just a little bit thinner. Not thin enough that people noticed.
Yeah.
But they saved millions of dollars, and that just is mind-blowing to me.
It's weird that you mentioned that because there was a book. It wasn't the Bible, but and I forget which one it was, but a book that was massively published. And they went through and found simple things such as commas where they didn't need to be and removed those. And the same thing because of the cost of ink, just removing commas and a few things that didn't need to be in this book saved this publishing company millions of dollars. Isn't that crazy? And ink cost. It's kind of weird to think about. Well, today, not only National Gummy Worm Day, National Respect Canada Day. So, all of our friends out there from Canada, I don't even know how to talk. I don't even know how to talk like that. Can you try a Canadian
I'm not
accent?
even going to try it because I'm respecting them.
Oh.
Hey, we were I think, well, Brian, if you're still watching, how far were we from Canada? I think Fargo was like 3 hours from Canadian border. We never made it, by the way. We didn't have our passport. You know, back in the day, you could cross over and come back with no problem. And then 9/11 happened, and the security, thankfully, got a lot tighter. I was dating a young lady at the time. She had went to upstate New York, and she had actually went before me. She moved up there with her cousin, and I drove her. Think about this: driving a Ford Mustang convertible with a golden retriever dog in it, and I had to drive that thing by myself to Little Rock. I met them. We'd actually, it was kind of a weird situation. We had broken up months prior, but we were still really good. We just mutually, after a year, were like, let's just be friends. It was kind of one of those weird deals that you hear of, and you think like, how can you still be friends? We're still friends. And we just mutually agreed, like, okay, we're going different directions. No problem. But I drove her car in that Golden all the way to Little Rock, met her dad and her, and then we went the rest of the way to upstate New York, and we drove like 7 hours a day, stayed at Days Inn every time we stayed somewhere because it was cheap and her mom was paying for it. I'm sure they would have paid more. She said, her mom actually said, stay wherever you want, but I was like, Days Inn's great. You stay at these fancy, smancy hotels. They don't even give you free breakfast.
As long as I get free breakfast,
that's all
I'm
I want.
excited.
So we went, but here's why I brought all this up, because National Canada, or Thank a Canadian, or whatever it was. I already forget. Respect you. We were in upstate New York, and I was like, we're close to Niagara Falls. We should go. It was March.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was still frozen, by the way, up there. It was really crazy to see that. We went, but someone said if you don't go to the Canadian side,
it's not as pretty.
It's not even worth it. So we didn't have passports. Now the dog had the vet papers, so the dog could go. The dog could go through. The Canadians, respecting Canadians, they were so respectful to us, and they said, "Hey, man, you can come." Well, they probably didn't say "man," but they're you can come across, But they said your country may not let you back in without your passport. We'll let you in, and sure enough, and we when we came back, they were very upset. Went through a whole 30-minute spiel, and like, we're tired of people doing this, and okay, well then,
you children.
Yeah, I was like, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna not see Niagara Falls. I'm never gonna be up here again, probably. So.
Yeah, I went to Niagara Falls for 4th of July growing up, and it was beautiful. They did the fireworks over the waterfall, and
that'd be cool.
It was very neat.
It was cool. It was, like I was saying, it was frozen, and the mist was coming off the falls. The wind was blowing, and so have you ever seen icicles go sideways? They were literally going sideways because of the way the wind was blowing. It was really cool. So anyways, all that just to thank National Respect Canada Day.
Thanks for being a country.
Hey, this is about you, Taylor.
Oh,
I love Horses Day.
Oh, I do love horses.
It's your day, Taylor. Taylor's Day today.
Horses and dogs. That's kind of my thing.
And today is also National Give Something Away Day.
Oh.
If you were to give anything away, Denise, what would you give away? And it can't be something simple like food or money. If you had to give something away or you wanted to, and let's say you don't have it now, but you could acquire it to give it away, what would you want to give away?
I'll give my anxiety to somebody. Do they want that? Freely. I will just stress everybody out.
Somebody out there probably wants it. There's always somebody. Bring me some anxiety.
I don't know.
I'd give somebody, if I had the resources to.
I feel like I'd be a very generous person if I had.
I feel like you are. I feel like we're in a profession where we do help people achieve their goals that they they obviously can't do by themselves. That's kind of why we have a job.
You'd probably give them $1 million to open up a bank account at Walker County Federal. And some Otis Spunkmeyer cookies, let's be honest.
I'll give him some cookies.
All right, hey, this was for me. It's also National Be a Dork Day today. That's one of those funny words, dork, like dork. It's like rutabaga. Who says that?
People don't say dork anymore, do they? We should bring it back.
We're going to start dorking it out.
I feel like we should bring it back.
Like, instead of being like, because the "What's up, dog" has kind of gone away. Like, "What's up, dog?"
Can't say I've heard that one in a while.
Why can't you say like, "What's up, dork"? Sounds kind of rude.
That's why.
Hey, what up, dork? What you doing, dork? Did you mean dog? No, I meant dork.
Dork. I said what I said.
Now I still
stand on it.
They're so funny though. You think about how times change, and then like you still have this old school way. It's funny, like "What's up, dog" is now old school.
Yeah.
Now, when I was in high school and in my early 20s, and I still do it to this day, it depends on who I'm talking. And I don't mean it disrespectfully, but I'll say like, "What's up, fool?"
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever do that? Do you ever call it? And you don't think of the word like, what is, what's the definition of fool? What? I mean, I know what it means,
but what is the Webster definition?
What is the Webster? It's a person who lacks good sense or judgment. That's kind of disrespectful. Hey, what up, fool?
But dog isn't.
No, but it's like DAWG. It's different. It's like dog. Yeah. What's up, dog?
Well, when you say that, you got to drop the L on fool.
Foo?
Yeah, foo. So let's say, what is a foo?
Oh.
What is a foo? Foo.
Oh, they're thinking pho. Like the food.
Oh.
I don't even know. Sometimes you got to be careful.
Like Foo Fighters?
One time in a Sally. Okay, you got to. If you knew Sally, you'd laugh. So Sally Hosey's my former neighbor, lives out over at Brookview. Sally, love you, and Robert, good to see you this morning. I cannot imagine you saying this, Sally. Sally, she always say, "Hey, fool."
See, you haven't heard her say it because you're not in her inner circle.
Yeah, Sally.
She respectfully.
Next time, Sally, that you talk to me, can you please say that? Be like, hey, what's up, fool? Please. All right, couple more things today as we wrap up here. Some things that you need to know. None of these we need to know because it's kind of dumb. Man, did you hear about this? I won't get into the political side of this. The Alec Baldwin. Have y'all been keeping up with this?
Yeah, with the rest.
Yeah, so a judge dismissed involuntary manslaughter charge against Alec Baldwin on Friday. I caught bits and pieces. This had to do something with the movie set and they were supposed to have some blanks, but they
found 6 to 8 active bullets in
the prop stuff.
In the prop stuff.
So didn't the other person, though, that was in charge of that, she did get convicted of this or something, I believe, and now they're going to try to rework her case. I haven't been keeping, honestly, I tune a lot of that out.
Yeah, I didn't keep up.
Not disrespectfully. But here's a good one. Kate Middleton, she's battling cancer now. And he says the Princess of Wales, she made a rare public appearance at Wimbledon's men's final yesterday afternoon. She presented the trophy to the winner there. Not a tennis fan, but pretty cool that she's out there doing that, I couldn't believe this. And I did not watch the show growing up, both of these shows. I knew the actress. I don't keep up with all this. Shannon Daugherty passed away.
Oh, yes.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Charmed.
Yeah, Charmed and
Saved by the Bell.
And
not Saved by the Bell. She was on
90210. Beverly Hills 90210.
Y'all lost me on the second one. Charmed.
Oh, 90210.
Yeah, lost
She
her
was
battle.
Brenda.
Had no idea.
I watched the remake.
Oh, my God, Brenda.
53 breast cancer. Tough there. How about this? The Beastie Boys. They're suing the owner of Chili's. Over the weekend over allegations the restaurant chain used the rap trio's iconic 1994 song "Sabotage" in a social media advertisement without permission.
Sabotage, did they?
So they are getting sued. How about Mahomes, Patrick Mahomes? You keep up with Mahomie? He's from close to this area.
College Station, right?
White House.
Oh.
So he's from White House, Texas. The Kansas City quarterback, Super Bowl quarterback. And his wife, Brittany, expecting baby number 3. Wow.
One kid is so much. I respect people.
So busy. Find something else to do.
Well, they made the joint announcement Friday on Instagram. How about that?
We love that. We love the babies.
Another tough one in the sports world.
people.
Jacoby Jones passed away. Baltimore Ravens running wide receiver, 40 years old. A lot of people thought that was a rumor at first. They couldn't believe it, but he did pass away. How about this? Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, just because you need some more of that news. They have spent $27 million between the two of them while dating over the past year.
It's ridiculous.
Yikes.
I just want to go to Cabo and go Merlin fishing.
Well, call up David,
I tried.
Seemed like a great, may have been an older country boy, but he sounded like a good guy,
Sir, I heard you needed somebody to go fishing with you. I don't want to go fishing, but I would love a vacation.
Are y'all on AT&T?
Uh-huh.
AT&T? iPhone?
Yeah.
I'm an iPhone, but I'm Verizon.
No.
Android. And
Android.
that's why Denise is my homie. Patrick, this is why Denise is my Patrick, my homie. Android all the way.
Okay, foo.
Well,
Such a dork
AT&T
with your iPhone.
Hey, respect the horse people. The data of AT&T customers has been hacked.
Keep talking, miss.
this time around, the data and landline. Who still has a landline? No offense, Mom.
My parents, yeah.
No offense, Mom. Boy, they have been hacked, and 6 months period of 2022 was stolen. A couple of others here. I'm just, I didn't have a chance to review this. I always say I'm not getting political, but it is a pretty big event because it is election year. Republican National Convention kicks off today in Milwaukee. Melania Trump, by the way, had a beautiful written note about everything that had happened over the weekend. Just very eloquent in the way that she wrote. Trump is now expected he's rewritten his whole theme, and it's going to be based around unity now. And
That's beautiful.
Despite your political affiliation, I think that's something, again, we talked about. Everybody needs to come together. Forever stamps, guess what? They went up in price again.
We were talking about this at our office last week.
Do you know what it was? 73 cents for a stamp.
It went up quite a bit, didn't it?
One stamp.
It jumped up like 20 cents,
as a child, you know how much stamps were? 29 cents.
Yeah.
I remember a 29-cent stamp. Well, now, 73
Usually
cents.
it goes up like 1 penny at a time, but that was a pretty big jump.
Yeah, from 68 to 73. How about this? Our friends down the road in Brenham. Do you know where I'm going with this?
No.
Brenham.
I know where
They are
Brenham
the.
is.
What are they famous for?
Ice cream.
Yep, there you go.
Pop quiz.
Bluebell Ice Cream has introduced another limited time flavor. It's a combo they called, oh man, it's called, my belly's about to get even bigger. It's called Cookies and Cream Cheesecake Ice Cream.
I did see that with the blue label. We were talking about cheesecake in your. We have covered a lot of topics in a very short amount of time.
Yes. Finally, if you'd like a little to live in the shadows of J-Lo and Ben Affleck, how about their mansion? You can buy it for only $68 million.
That's a bargain.
$68
That's
million.
a steal.
That's a steal. A couple of last ones here. Today's impossible question. And we'll let you guys obviously try this. And our audience, you got a 30-second to a minute delay. These animals who can live as long as 20 years don't have a set of upper teeth. What animal? This is maybe
Cows.
didn't even have a chance to let that one kind of marinate, man.
Sorry.
That is correct. Oh my God! The impossible question was not impossible. Gosh. We didn't even let our audience have a
Never
chance.
had a chance to guess.
I'm sorry. Was I not supposed to shout it out?
No.
Co-hosts don't even know what's going on. We
my first day.
We
I'm
didn't
new.
take her through. Did you really know that?
Yeah.
Who would have known that?
Anybody that
Ag business.
with cows.
All right, well, there's your
Sorry,
impossible
I'm
question.
crying.
20
Sorry.
years.
I got excited.
Cows don't have a set of upper teeth. We don't even have to take. I was going to take a break. We don't even have to take a break. So this is great. 25% of people. Did you know this? 25% of people surveyed say they always watch TV when they're eating dinner at home. Are you a TV watcher while eating dinner?
I am now. We never were before. We were never allowed to. Like, we had dinner at the table together. There was no TV in there. Now it's just kind of everybody.
I don't have TV at my
What's that?
house.
No TV?
Mm-mm.
Really?
I don't right now.
I had some friends growing. Some of my best friends to this day, still my best friend, and I'm not making fun, but they did not have television. They're kind of, I wouldn't say religion, but their church was like very against TV, and so they didn't have it. As UPCI, United Pentecostal Church International, they didn't have TV. And then the church, I guess, kind of got relaxed, and so they have TV now, but it's not like mainstream.
Yeah.
But I always thought, growing up, I was like, that's kind of weird. And then once I got to know them, I was like, no, it's actually kind of great because, you know, I think as a young person, I do think that you need to be aware of what's going on around you. You know, I think sometimes, and I don't want to bark up the wrong tree, but I think sometimes children are way too sheltered that they need to know what's going on. They need to understand the world, and as a parent, it's your job to highlight the good in the world, but you also need to
Be realistic.
You have to be realistic.
For what's out there.
It's not like show on TV some horrible thing happening, but explain to them, here's what's happening in the world, just to make them aware. Now, my daughter's 2. I'm not going to sit there and tell her that stuff. But when she gets older, of course, I'm going to make her aware of what's going on in the world.
Age-appropriate knowledge.
See, I go into these like 5-minute rants, and then Taylor just summarizes exactly what I'm trying to say.
Cows.
Kids need to have a little bit.
Teeth.
Kids need to have a little bit of.
Cows trying to get
fear
me
in them.
banned.
Yeah, Kyle says that Taylor gets banned on the first day. So perfect. All right.
I'm sorry.
The Horn family joining us. Good morning, Richard and Linda. They went with us to the Billy Cawthon restaurant. When are y'all coming to that, by the way? Do you know
I
about
always
this?
forget, and you don't remind me.
Taylor, you're invited.
y'all.
Everyone's invited.
She's not invited anywhere anymore.
Oh, yeah, you're banned. Every Friday, Billy Cawthon of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home picks a place to eat. And as a community, we go out to eat at noon on Fridays, and we call it the Billy Cawthon Restaurant Report.
Okay.
And then on that Friday, he's on the show. That's where we announce we're going to go. And then he gives a report on the place that we ate last week.
I love that.
Never negative. But if the place wasn't good, he'll
just
give
don't
you
talk about it?
No, he'll give you a hint. He'll say, at least the door opened.
Yeah.
You know, so that's
you
it's
find something.
probably doesn't want to go there. A couple of more here. The Horn family. Cows and goats don't have upper teeth. A ruminant animal does not have upper teeth.
Yeah, that's how they have their different stomachs, and they grind their food. Ag business.
The old food grinder.
She's paying attention.
Something that is, let's see, according to a survey, I don't know what these surveys are, most people say they are afraid of the garbage disposal in their house.
Have you seen any horror movie ever?
Yeah, I don't. Some people just stick their whole hand in there, and I'm like, It could turn on at any second.
Now I do that, but I put it in there because
No.
Bridget, I love you, sweetheart, but there's always like forks and stuff in there,
Yeah.
and I got to pull them out first. We got to keep those things clean.
Don't have a TV. Don't have a garbage disposal. I feel like
I don't use it. I have one.
Oh, Miss Ag, where was the first cattle ranch started? If you're so ag over here.
like trademark
No,
cattle company.
No, the very first cattle ranch started in what state?
Probably either California or Texas.
Nope.
Really?
Nope.
I'm out.
Wyoming.
Try again. What?
Wyoming.
I thought you said Wyoming. Wyoming.
Wyoming. I'm just gonna move my
I'm
mouth
half
until you
deaf.
think I got it right.
It's a place that's really famous for cheesecake.
Cheesecake.
It's
Sara Lee?
It was in Sara Lee. No, New York. New York, the first cattle ranch. Think about it, because a lot of people.
Oh, because
Why
they came
would
with
you
the
go
ships.
cheesecake to.
New York cheesecake.
Well, I get it, but why was that the first thing that popped in your
'Cause
head?
I wanted
Right. You were trying to give
Not
a hint
Empire
for New York.
State Building.
Yeah,
That's-
wanted to
Is that
take
in-
it.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, oh, gotta pay
Would've been
again.
like a Big Apple.
According to Cosmopolitan, did y'all read Cosmopolitan?
I did.
Okay. Cosmopolitan, 78% of women say they regret what most during their high school years? What do they regret most? 78% of women.
Their
Put
hair
a-
choices.
That's correct.
Eyebrows.
Nope, hair
I think,
choice.
Yeah, but on social media, everybody's going through eyebrow blindness
Well,
right now.
Well, but social media is new.
Yeah.
So I don't think people paid attention so much to their eyebrows before. But I also don't think the eyebrow trends changed as much as they do
See,
now.
I don't even eyebrows now. I'm going to be staring at eyebrows all day. My wife gets mad at me because I get like the uni right here, and I take the razor to it, and she's like, no, and she plucks it sometimes.
You gotta
and it's
pluck it.
painful.
Yeah, tweeze.
I got that bad boy threaded one time.
Ooh, it's painful.
Man, those ladies that do that, they're like, blink, 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 blink.
Oh, I'm
quick.
starting to get gray eyebrow hair. Didn't know that was a thing. Those things are thick.
Yeah.
Like
I've got a few.
thick, and they hurt.
I've got a few
I
of
only
them.
have like half an eyebrow now, like both of them. It only grows halfway.
Mine are so
that's fun.
Full. So full.
Oh, I'm so sorry for you.
Well, yeah, but they're down on my
Must be
eyelids.
awful. I'll take what's on your eyelid and put it on the rest of mine.
While we were on the topic of teeth earlier, this is a story out of Maine. A llama bolted through his owner's gate in Bangor, Maine, wherever that is. You know what's so weird? I had a dream. This is strange. I never remember my dreams that often. I had a dream last night that I was living in the farthest part north in Maine. And I have no idea why I dreamed that. Just in my dream, I was living in Maine at the very tip of Maine.
Okay.
Maybe there's like a really awesome D1 college up there I'm supposed to broadcast at. I don't know. I have no idea.
Maybe it's the llama drama.
Well, here it is. A llama bolted through his owner's gate and took a stroll through the neighborhood in an apparent attempt to avoid having his teeth cleaned. Rena Pesner, owner of the Rebels Homestead Farm. Man, this sounds legit. This is where I need to go. In Bangor, Maine. Or how do you say that? Bangor or
We
Bangor?
can't read it.
Bangor.
G-O-R. Banger.
Bangor.
Bangor.
In Bangor, Maine, said she opened the gate to her animal's enclosure to let a veterinarian come in to give her llama, Jeffrey, a dental
I
cleaning.
knew he was going to have a people name.
They always do. Jeffrey bolted through the open gate and took
Jeffrey.
off up the road. Bangor Police Department Animal Control Officer Trish Bruin responded to a report of the llama on the loose in the area. It is possible that Jeffrey hasn't kept on his brushing and flossing twice a day and was
panicked.
embarrassed. Yeah, he was embarrassed the whole barn would soon know. The police department literally said this in a Facebook post. Pesner said Jeffrey returned home on his own just before Bruin arrived. She said that she was unsure about the llama's path of adventure because he came home from a different direction than the one he left in. And that is your news you didn't really need today.
I needed that. I needed to know that Jeffrey got home okay.
Yeah.
Good old
That is the
Jeffrey.
positivity
Jeffrey.
that I need to start my day with.
Let's take one final break where y'all got to get to work, and I got to get to a staff meeting at 9:30. So let's take a quick break, and we will have our winner. Final opportunity today, Double Dave's Pizza Rolls. Have you had those? Man, they are so good. And we got 6 of them to give away today. And all you got to do is text in the keyword July along with your name on the 0 Degree Creations phone and text line. That number, 936-339-0139. We'll take a break as always, and when we come back, we'll wrap it up. We'll call our winner. Our Monday is brought to you by Walker County Federal Credit Union. Go by and see Taylor and Denise and Ruthie and Karen. Toy, maybe. Sometimes Toy comes out of the dungeon back there.
Every once in a while.
Every
For like
once in a
2
while.
seconds, and then she gets cold, and she's like, I'm going to go back to
She
my hole.
Hey, she busy.
She is
all of
very
y'all,
busy.
all of y'all are busy. Caitlin, you can go see Caitlin too.
Yeah.
You can go see everybody. Everybody.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Mhm.
Walker
Everybody.
County Federal Credit Union. Hey, I say this truthfully, and I'm not saying it because these ladies are sitting next to me or they've been with us, Walker County, since we started. But I have my accounts there. Denise can speak. Denise, I give you HIPAA permission to speak that I have accounts there at Walker County Federal Credit Union. She will confirm. We have our nonprofit account there, my business account there. She can also confirm that I don't have hardly anything in any of those accounts. But by goodness, we got them over at the bank. So
Has he lost his debit cards already, like almost immediately? Maybe.
have I lost my second personal one, which I never?
Bob.
Yes.
We've had so many people lose their debit cards this past week.
Could I go get it reprinted today? And because y'all do it in house,
Instant access?
Yes. Will I? No. Will there be cookies next week? Yes.
Yeah.
We'll take a break. We'll wrap it up when we come back. Stay with us. It's your show. This is Good Morning Huntsville.
Hey, I'm Denise Olivas, Business Account Specialist at Walker County Federal Credit Union, and our business is helping you take care of your business. In addition to personal accounts, Walker County Federal Credit Union also offers business accounts and business lending for commercial customers. We're devoted to taking care of the needs of our individual members and helping our business members with their financial success too. Call us today and find out how easy it is to work with Walker County Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA.
Welcome to Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville, where we've been caring for your furry family members for over 4 decades. Nestled at 877 IH 45 South, our kennel is a perfect retreat for your pet. With a climate-controlled facility, spacious exercise yards, we ensure a comfortable and enjoyable stay. At Magnolia Kennel, we offer a range of options including overnight boarding, extended stay boarding, and doggy day out. But that's not all. We also provide additional pampering services like baths and nail care to keep your pets looking and feeling their best. Making a reservation is a breeze at magnoliakennel.com. We take great pride in our dedication to the community, supporting our local fire departments by providing oxygen pet masks. Stay connected and enjoy adorable pet updates by following us on Facebook. Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville is where dogs get to be dogs. Visit us at magnoliakennel.com to book your pet's next stay. We can't wait to meet your 4-legged family members.
Hi, I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram, or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas.
right back at it now. Hold on now. Man, we're 8:59. We got to get out of here. Y'all got to get to work. You got appointments?
Toy, I'm gonna be late.
All right, we're gonna wrap this thing up real quick. Let's get on our zero. I haven't even went to the text line yet today. Somebody.
Because I answered your question. I'm so sorry.
Rick, if you want to bring me some candy tonight, I won't be upset.
Real quick before we get to this 0 Degree Creations phone and text line. We just had a few come in today because we got it up a little bit late, but we do have some on there. What's going on tonight, Denise? What's going on?
Trivia, of course, but we got a special one because it is our 2-year anniversary. We've been doing it for 2 years. You need to come.
I need to come.
It is so much fun. Everybody enjoys it. We have people, literally, there are people who have been with us since day one. I found the picture from day one. And to see the difference from that to what we are right now is crazy. But it's so much fun. And we always do it big for the anniversary. Last year we did a big thing. This year we're doing it again. So we'll have a bunch of giveaways.
Sorry, I thought it was the headset. It's your earrings. Those are awesome. Because sometimes the rubber comes off of these, and I was like, man, I need to get some new headsets. Sorry.
Yes. Well, there was a guy with no shirt that went by. I'm like, why did he come back by?
I don't know. Yeah. But no, it's going to be great. We're going to have a ton of giveaways. We're going to do some fun stuff. So
anything about cows?
Yeah, maybe I'll throw in a cow question.
You
can't yell out the answer, though. You write it down.
Ooh.
Yeah, you have to write it down.
There's rules.
All right, let's head over to the let's see. Well, you know what? This person's won recently, but the randomizer picked them 7 times, so we can't deny. We can't deny
it's
it.
Their day.
Can't deny it. I'm a rider. You don't want to mess with me. I got the police chasing after me. Bum, 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 bum. Remember that?
Yeah. I don't remember that.
Rough Riders? Eve?
Don't know.
If you don't answer, you don't win on this show.
No.
Probably she knows it's me calling. She ain't going to answer.
She's got your number saved.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello there.
Yes, I was trying to get into the FLC there at FBC. Me and my family, we got to walk. The doctor said I got that diabetes down in my right foot on my left toe. Somehow, I don't know how that's possible, but we need to get into that track over there at that church and walk. And I knocked on the door and nobody came.
Oh, well, come on over. We'll let you in.
Well,
we need you to come walk.
I knocked, and I got to tell you, ma'am, I tripped on the front door and about broke my knee, and y'all going to have to pay for that. That's about $284. And also it affected my car insurance and my mortgage payment. I'm not messing around.
You're in bad shape.
Hello, Miss Phyllis. How you doing? Poor Taylor over here. She's new to the show, and she's like, what is going on?
Well, she tried to do a good thing and win something, and now she's paying for it.
Phyllis, I'm going to be honest with you because I don't want to lie to you. The randomizer picked you 4 times. I was going, well, Phyllis just wondered. Yeah, it kept picking you. And I said, you know what? That's a sign that you need some pizza rolls, young lady. So they are.
Hey, I guess so.
Are you a Double Dave's pizza lady?
I love pizza.
Are you a Kenny Rogers fan, by the way? Kenny Rogers.
Yeah, I used to listen to him a long time ago.
He has that song. It's why I always sing it to Brenda Poe. It's Lady. You know that song?
Mm-hmm. Yes, and didn't he do one with, was it Dolly Parton?
Islands in the stream.
Which one?
That is what we are. No one in between. How can we be wrong? Come on.
Oh, but you don't know that one?
I know it. That's some pretty good singing.
We harmonized pretty well right there. Look at us.
It's our teamwork.
All right. Well, Phyllis Dillard's over at the Family Life Center at first. I'm not picking favorites, by the way.
We watched him. He kept clicking. He didn't want you to win, Miss Phyllis.
Yeah, I was like, so we got some Double Dave's Pizza. It makes it easy for me. All I got to do is give them to you. So perfect. All right. Well, Miss Phyllis, congratulations. And hey, say hello to Taylor. She's new to the show.
Okay, hi, Taylor.
Hi, Phyllis. I hope you have a fantastic Monday.
All right, Phyllis, we love you. Hey, real quick before you go, what are you most thankful for about here in Huntsville, Texas?
Oh, the friendly people that I live here. I love this place.
Yes, ma'am. All right. Have a blessed day, Phyllis.
Thank you very much.
All right, love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. You know, Huntsville's the one town that you can tell people you love them and they don't look at you weird.
It's not weird.
Yeah. So.
I have learned I don't say bye on the phone. I just say, okay, love you, and hang up. And apparently that really irritates my family. And they decided to bring this up at Sunday dinner. They all
like
of
a whole
them.
intervention
It was an
about you not
intervention
saying
of
bye.
how
You
come
still
you don't
have to
say
say
bye
bye.
or goodbye.
That's
I'm like,
how I
okay, I love you. Hang up.
Oh, no, you still got to say bye.
I don't like saying bye because it seems so permanent. And I'm always like, see you
Well, it'd be
again.
like-
So then what about a prayer? Do you not say amen? Because, you know, you just let the prayer just kind of extend on. Amen.
Forever.
Amen closes the prayer.
But I don't want it to
Or
end.
just be like,
So.
till next time.
All right.
There's got to be a closer.
We got to wrap this one up, friends. Kyle Kreiner was joining us. Jamie Saucier over at Saucier Woodworks. He did our sign back there, by the way. So
Beautiful. They
beautiful
joined
sign.
us for trivia.
Come on.
Most times, so hopefully y'all will be there.
Jennifer Gussinetti this morning saying it's a marvelous Monday. Have a blessed week. Jennifer, thank you. Brian
Thank you.
Smith up in Fargo, don't you know? Appreciate you, buddy. Good to hear from you. I like that, too. People in Huntsville will like that. You know, there's a little gold and green. That represents the Bison Nation. So
I'm like,
horns up.
Hornets colors.
Horns up. So thank you there,
I
Brian.
love cats.
Carolyn Gibson joining us, the grandmother of Huntsville. Good to see you, Carolyn. Also, we want to thank Quentin Glaze for being a part of this show as well. Rick Boning, Caitlin joining us, Jay Elms joining us, and the list goes on and on. Hey, Mayor's joining us too, so good morning to you,
Good
Mayor.
morning, everybody.
Also. That will wrap it up. Thanks for being with us here. We got to get to work, and sorry to keep you guys going today, but we had a lot to cover, and y'all have a blessed day. So.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having us.
I never broadcast the same way, friends, reminding you today that we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We truly need each other, so please provide a word of encouragement and lend a hand of support. Somebody out there, Huntsville, needs you. We'll have Laura Green on tomorrow from CASA. On Wednesday, we'll have our friends from Old Town Theater. Thursday, Denise Winston will bring us her monthly foreign exchange students. So we're looking forward to that. And then we go on the road Friday with our hometown spotlight live from Sam Houston State University. That'll wrap it up. Until next time, have a beautiful, wonderful day and the rest of your week. Taylor, thanks for being here with us.
Thanks for having me.
Denise, great to see you. And all of you, we'll see them at Rodeo later tonight.
Yes.
Until next time,
Join
God
us.
bless you. Have a great day, ladies. Thank y'all.
Oh, and we're out.
And we're out.